What's good, y'all? This your girl, China White, and you just entered the Lion's Den with your girl, China White. Nah, but what I want to talk about today is men living in a fantasy about women. And this is what made me come to this, in my mind. I was just meditating on some things. And I hear a lot of bullshit content, about, the from A to Z about women. And when I listen to some of these men, I feel like some of these men read too many books. You know what I mean? Some of these men read too many books. They're listening to too many people. They're not in any kind of interaction with a woman. Having sex with a woman don't mean nothing, fam. That doesn't mean anything. Having four bitches submitting to you, that lets me know right there that you are actually maintaining women that actually submitting to you. So you listening to a man that's talking about bitches and fucking bitches and getting bitches, that doesn't mean nothing, fam. Bitches get their numbers to anybody. I want you to understand that. Share this shit. Because I want people to actually understand. A lot of these people out here, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're definitely not dealing with no woman that's going to submit their existence to them. Notice how a lot of these men can't talk about submission because they don't understand what it means to have a bitch under submission. And the reason why they don't understand it because they don't deal with these type of women. Because ain't no woman seek them to be worthy of their submission. See, they can't have that conversation with me because I'll break their ass down. It's a fraud, a facade. It's kind of like all these niggas reading books about bitches and then they tell you about bitches, but they don't have any action with a bitch. And then if they had an interaction with a bitch, either they paid the bitch or they lied to the bitch. Or they made up a fucking story about a bitch. Because when I sit back and listen to some of these niggas, I don't get the vibe of a woman actually viewing them as a king. Because they actually don't understand. They act like women are such, it's like it's a science project or some shit. God damn, it's easy. Fam, only thing a man must understand, if you don't value yourself as amazing, as a king, as a god, we women, we don't see that in you. You have to see it in yourself first. And when you do this, you pedestalize yourself, then a fucking woman. It's that simple. You get what I'm saying? So when I hear a man saying, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this. No, the fuck you don't. No, the fuck you don't. I'm a woman. I'm a beautiful woman. I'm a submissive woman. I'm a dedicated woman. I'm loyal. And I know what it means when I'm in the presence of a man that view himself as a king. I can look at men or listen to a man speak and know, what type of man he is. A lot of these men lean on professors, lean on teachers, they lean on all that shit. If he ain't talking about having 3-4 women submitting, that man is not thorough. That is the most rawest form to get a woman and mentally placed in submission. Ain't nothing greater than that. Because that woman will dedicate her existence into serving you. She will put away her goals. She will give you every single thing you desire. But how many men can actually talk about that? I'm just saying. They don't talk about that. They talk about dating bitches. They talk about fucking bitches. They talk about getting bitches' number. They talk about, losing your weight. They talk about, getting your paper up. They talk about something just to put on a facade to get a bitch. But if you have to do all that to get a bitch, you have to change who you are as a man to get a bitch. Just saying. Getting bitches ain't not, all you gotta do is put yourself above all women. View them all the same. And you build that energy. Because once she get around you, she know you ain't nothing to be played with. It is the energy that exudes you. And you have to live it. Because we women, we see it. Okay, so we talking about hoes, we talking about gold diggers, we talking about bitches that just want to fuck, bitches that enjoy sex. Fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. Because once a woman kneel at your feet, doesn't matter who she is, she's telling you, I'm going to serve you. And it's kind of like, when I listen to some of these dudes, all they talk about is getting numbers and fucking, like, bro, like, get the fuck out of here. The focus is the man. It's the man. The clothes don't make the man. Money don't make the man. None of that makes the man. Because when a woman view you, when you are at your last, that woman will value you for breathing. She will value you. She see her whole existence in you. You become her purpose. You become her motivation. You become her water. You become her food. See, if I know my place, right? So if I'm dealing with you and I see you are just amazing man, and what makes you amazing is because you stand 10 toes down on being a man. And I get in my feelings, I get all caught up, I'm a woman. You know this about me. I'm capable of doing anything. You already know that, but you keep your boot on my neck. And you always taking care of your business. And you put your business first. And you don't put me on a pedestal. You keep me in my place by letting me know who you are, so I can understand who the fuck I am as a woman. It's that cut, bro. It's that raw. It's in you. So when I hear men say, I've been with this many women, I fucked this and I deal with this, that still don't mean, I'm sorry, that don't mean that shit. You could be a trick. I don't fucking know, because the vibes I'm getting from you is a man that just focus on getting women. Women come along with a man when he's very successful. And when he's not focused on women, that's when women come along. Women are attracted to you because you're not giving off those thirsty vibes. You're actually showing you ain't nothing to be played with, and you don't want to be entertained by no less worthy woman. A woman has to come correct when she's dealing with you. That's the energy you give off. And you make me motivated to please you. Because I view you as a king. I view you as my God. I view you as my Lord. You don't entertain trash. You know that if you're dealing with a woman and she's playing those type of games, you dismiss that bitch. Because you don't value a woman. You don't value her. And I'm going to tell you how some of these men, how some of your favorite content creators value women. I can tell you how. And I'm a woman, and I sit back and listen. When they talk about getting numbers, when they talk about how many bitches they fuck, you know, when they talk about how women throw their stuff at them, how women hit them up in their inbox, you know, that's a man valuing a woman. Because that's neither here or there if you're getting it. That's neither here or there. You know? It's kind of like I'm walking around with a tag on my back saying, I'm the baddest bitch. You know? I am this, I am that. This is what some of these men do. And that alone is proof that you pedestalize pussy. Because getting numbers, my nephew get numbers. My little cousins get numbers. That's nothing. Because if a man is not on the level that he has a woman submitting to him, that's a big step, because a woman has to really see something in you to dedicate herself to you. Her willingness to learn, her desiring you for protection. She desired this, fam. She desired this. She desired leadership. Her willingness to serve you. How many men talk about that? I'm waiting. I want to hear. I want to hear how many women are submitting to these men. And I'm not talking about traveling to another country. I'm not talking about going to the club. I am not talking about meeting a bitch at the grocery store. I am talking about a woman that's literally just saying, here, take my soul. Just take me. Because it's something about you. You're doing something to my mind. You're doing something to my body. You're doing something to me. I don't know what it is, but I see life when I look at you. Is she saying that? Because if she ain't saying that, why are you talking about getting numbers? That's bullshit. Fam, it's different levels to this shit. And it's not in any of these books that these, quote unquote gurus are reading. All it is pedestalizing yourself above any woman. The focus is on what a woman can bring to your life, aside from sex. And another thing, if some of these men that you listen to, and I'm just pointing this out, I'm just being logical right now, because I can break shit down once I listen to it. My thing is this: if these men, quote unquote, claim they don't pedestalize pussy, then why is everything about pussy? The focus is not about pussy, right? Or is it? Because one minute they're saying they don't pedestalize it, and the next minute they pedestalize it. I'm just saying. And the reason why a lot of men have problem with women, because they don't pedestalize themselves. That is the number one thing right there, fam. Once you get that intact, you actually start to begin to understand a woman's nature, because you become disciplined. You start to understand that if a woman is not fighting to be with you, she doesn't deserve you. You get what I'm saying? And if they say that you are the prize, then why does the prize have to dress a certain way? Why does the prize have to look a certain way? I'm asking a question. None of that matters when you are a man. When you working, you have a purpose. And she's buying into your program. I'm just saying. So, this your girl China White. This some raw shit. Until we meet again. I know I kind of went in. I know. And that's the real spill, right? But until we meet again, this your girl China White. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Leave your girl a comment. I love y'all. I fuck with y'all. Peace.